Seven psychic circle. The sum total of personality realization on a material world is contained within the successive conquest of the seven psychic circles of motor potentiality. Entrance upon the seventh circle marks the beginning of true human personality function. Completion of the first circle denotes the relative maturity of the motor being. The adjuster is your equal partner in the attainment of seven circles, the achievement of comparative motor maturity. The adjuster ascends the circles with you from the seventh to the first, but progresses to the status of supremacy and self-activity quite independent of the active cooperation of the motor mind. It is to the mind of perfect poise, housed in a body of clean habits, stabilized neutral energies, and balanced chemical function, when the physical, mental, and spiritual powers are in twin harmony of development, that a maximum of light and truth can be imparted with a minimum of temporal danger of risk to the real welfare of such a being. By such a balanced growth does man ascend the circles of planetary progression one by one from the seventh to the first. It is difficult precisely to define the seven levels of human progression for the reason that these levels are personal. They are variable for each individual and are apparently determined by the growth capacity of each human being. The conquest of these levels of cosmic evolution is reflected in three ways. First, adjuster attunement. The spiritizing mind nears the adjuster presence proportional to circle attainment. Second, soul evolution. The emergence of the Urantia soul indicates the extent and depths of circle mastery. Third, personality reality. The degree of selfhood reality is directly determined by circle conquest. Persons become more real as they ascend from the seventh to the first level of moral existence. While it is impossible precisely to define the seven levels or psychic circles of human growth, it is permissible to suggest the minimum and maximum limits of these stages of maturity realization. The seventh circle, this level is entered when human beings develop the powers of personal choice, individual decision, moral responsibility, and the capacity for the attainment of spiritual individuality. This signifies the united function of the seven adjutant mind spirits under the direction of the spirit of wisdom, the encirclement of the motor creature in the influence of the Holy Spirit, and on Urantia, the first functioning of the Spirit of Truth, together with the reception of a thought adjuster in the motor mind. Entrance upon the seventh circle constitutes a motor creature, a truly potential citizen of the local universe. The third circle. The adjuster's work is much more effective after the human ascender attains the third circle and receives a personal seraphic guardian of destiny. When the third circle is attained, the adjuster endeavors to Urantiaize the mind of man during the remainder of the motor lifespan to make the remaining circles and achieve the final stage of the divine human association before natural death dissolves the unique partnership. The first circle. The adjuster cannot ordinarily speak directly and immediately with you until you attain the first and the final circle of progressive motor achievement. This level represents the highest possible realization of mind-adjuster relationship in the human experience prior to the liberation of the evolving Morontia soul from the habiliments of the material body. Concerning mind, emotion, and cosmic insight, this achievement of the first psychic circle is the nearest possible approach of material mind and spirit adjuster in human experience. The mastery of the cosmic circles is related to the quantitative growth of the Morontia soul, the comprehension of supreme meanings, but the qualitative status of this immortal soul is wholly dependent on the grasp of living faith upon the paradise potential fact value that mortal man is a son of the eternal God. The seven circles embrace mortal experience extending from the highest pure animal level to the lowest actual contextual Morontia level of self-consciousness as a personality experience. The mastery of the first cosmic circle signalizes the attainment of pre-Morontia mortal maturity and marks the termination of the conjoint ministry of the adjutant mind-spirit as an exclusive influence of mind action in the human personality. Beyond the first circle, mind becomes increasingly akin to the intelligence of the Morontia stage of evolution. The conjoined ministry of the cosmic mind is the super adjutant endowment of the creative spirit of a local universe.